know, wrestling fans, it feels a little bit weird saying that, but for the first time ever, we are literally less than 24 hours away from the first night of WrestleMania. We're less than 24 hours away from WrestleMania. Wrestling fans, now the go home show to SmackDown tonight, really, if you want to know the truth, I could get done with it in about 10 seconds. You could have missed just about everything on the go home show of SmackDown tonight. John Cena accepted Bray Wyatt's The Fiend's challenge for a Firefly Funhouse matchup. We all knew he was going to. Bray Wyatt challenged him to it last week. Of course he's going to accept that challenge. John Cena never, wrestling fans, backs away from a challenge. Right? He never has, he never will. In any matchup that he's ever challenged in. Wrestling fans, before I move on with this SmackDown review, you all do me a favor and become a subscriber today and make sure you hit that bell for all notifications. Now, everything else about SmackDown, Nakamura taking on Daniel Bryan, simply there to build to the Intercontinental Championship matchup between Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn. Braun Strowman being announced that he's going to take the place of Roman Reigns this weekend at WrestleMania to take on Goldberg. Very poor way of doing it. There was no type of a story behind it or nothing. I don't know if WWE did it that way because everybody in the wrestling community, everybody out that watches this stuff online and things of that nature already knew. Plus, Roman Reigns went on YouTube and put it out there that he was not going to be at WrestleMania. I don't know if that's why they just said, we're just going to announce it. But it was kind of a lackluster way to just put Braun Strowman in Goldberg's place. I am going to say that. But in this instance, I'm not going to complain too much about it because does anybody really care? At this point, does anybody really care about that matchup? Not really. Out of all the matches on the WrestleMania card, that was one of the matches, at least for me, that I was looking forward to the least. Okay, that I was really looking forward to the least, because we all knew the outcome. Roman Reigns was going to be victorious. He was going to beat Goldberg for a 1, 2, 3, regardless if anybody was in the arena or not. Now, Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, I'm still a little skeptical on who's going to win. I know some of the matches are taped. I'm not looking at any spoilers, wrestling fans. I'm not looking at any spoilers whatsoever. So I don't know if that match is taped, and if it is, I don't want to know what happened during that matchup. Okay? Moving on with the rest of SmackDown. They showed Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels. WrestleMania 24. Now, as we all know, since they've been in the Performance Center, they've been showing WrestleMania matches from the Royal Rumble, certain things, depending on if it's Raw or SmackDown. Now, tonight, they showed Flair and Shawn Michaels. Last week, they showed Roman Reigns and Triple H. Honestly, tonight I was just simply thinking, not the fact that it was a decent matchup. I was sitting there thinking, I remember where I was when that match was taking place. I was at my friend's house. You see him on this channel from time to time. Jason Funny. Okay? I was sitting at Jason Funny's house with David Awesome. You can also check out his channel too. And his brother, watching WrestleMania 24. We all had our picks on who was going to win. You know, looking back at it now, if we were all watching it now, it was pretty, we were sitting here thinking about it, we could pretty much tell that, Ric Flair was going to lose, because storyline being, if you continue winning, then you get to keep your job. And if you lose, then you retire. Well, are you really going to win past WrestleMania? No. But I remember sitting at Jason Funny's house, Jason wanting Ric Flair to win, David wanting Shawn Michaels to win. I was a little bit of back and forth. I like both of them. They would probably say that I wanted Ric Flair to win. David, I'm sure, would say that I wanted Ric Flair to win because I was a huge Ric Flair fan. And I'm a big Shawn Michaels fan too. But the point is, I just remember being where I was watching that while that match was going on. Same as some of the other matches that they've shown, Raw and SmackDown on the way to WrestleMania, and things of that nature. And of course, matches from past, that they show highlights of every year leading up to WrestleMania. But this one stuck out in particular for me, and last week's too, because I was in attendance at AT&T Stadium. But SmackDown, other than that, nothing really. Nothing really major happened. Tamina victorious in a triple threat matchup. Ooh. That means she's not winning this weekend at WrestleMania. That's all that means, wrestling fans, that she got her WrestleMania victory tonight. She's not winning this weekend. There's no chance. Either Bayley's walking out victorious, or in my eyes, I think that Sasha Banks could walk out victorious. I hope Sasha Banks. I think it's time for Bayley to drop that title. Started a little friction between Sasha and Bayley. And besides that, Otis and this whole love fest between Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. The truth has been revealed. Okay? And I'm sure they will put that all on YouTube. Okay? The truth has been revealed. Sonya Deville texting Dolph Ziggler and all that. Get Otis out of the way. And then all of a sudden, Mandy Rose just walks out. Needless to say, this weekend, one of two things is going to happen. We're going to get either Otis getting let down again by Mandy Rose, or Otis victorious over Dolph Ziggler. One match that I hope Otis wins, because we usually don't see that in WWE very often, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm getting out of here. This has been your SmackDown review. I'll see you tomorrow for the first night of WrestleMania. I will be reviewing that the first night and the second night as well. I'm splitting it up into 2 nights. Wrestling fans, tweet along with me on Twitter at 2007Webby. Go to my 2 friends' YouTube channels and subscribe to them as well. David Awesome 24 and Jason Funny 42 or KJLW 42 channel, whichever one he wants to put out there for you. It's one of those 2. You can find him either way. Okay, just put one of those 2 in your search engine up at the top. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.